another California relic adventure. Mark and I are hooking up with our buddy Clyde. We're going to hike out probably about 2.5 to 3 miles out to a site that Clyde's been to a couple times. It's a brand new site for Mark and I, so we're pretty excited. We're going to get out there. Clyde says there's some foundations, some dugouts. Hopefully we'll get some really good stuff on video today. And hopefully we can share it with you. So we're hiking out. Beautiful California day. Fantastic scenery. We probably got about a 3-mile hike, so we'll keep hiking until we get out there. Just great sites for gold. The gold miners are all down through this area, and so we're going to follow this ravine for a little ways, see if anything's washed out as we get closer to our site. Well, we're out at the site. You can see remnants of the original buildings. This looks like it was potentially a walkway. Probably came up this way into this area where the house probably stood. There's a very cool feature of this site that we just came up on. Mark's over here detecting right in front of this old dugout cellar hole. Very cool. And actually walk into it and see how they line the walls in here and everything. Got a very cool arch ceiling. Even had a hole punched out in the top there. Very, very cool feature of this site. Here's a little more of that site. You can look, it's like they came in here and built a structure right along this bank, just cut into it. Looks like it's probably sandstone. They just cut into it. Probably had a structure sitting here. So we'll get out, hunt around all this area, and see what we get. Mark just called me over, said he's got the edge of what he thinks is a period target. So
something right here?
Yeah, it looks like edge of a suspender buckle or something. So let's pop it out of there. Oh, there it is.
It's got writing on it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it's got some writing on it.
Late 1800s, suspender buckle or
take
something.
a look at it.
So, right on. At least we're digging a few period targets out of here. Yeah, just had a real low hit on the CTX down below nickel, and I saw this at the bottom of the hole. Nothing fantastic, but some sort of a buckle off a strap or something. So I think that could be period, late 1800s. So we'll keep poking around. Not getting into a whole lot of stuff. Sometimes these sites are so remote that the people out here just didn't have a whole lot to lose. So we'll keep looking. Hopefully we'll get across something soon. Had a pretty good hit mixed in with all this iron and popped this out. It's sitting at the bottom of the hole. It is a 2-piece button. So don't know exactly what kind of 2-piece button. Looks like a plain back mark on there. I'm hoping there's something on the front, and it's not just a plain civilian flower button or something. But my guess is it's appearing to be just a civilian button. Okay, this just popped out of the ground, so I'm pretty hopeful again. But it's a 2-piece button, I can tell. Again, no back mark, so ooh, that's kind of cool. It's got a black stone set in it. I think that's a button. Pretty sure that's a button with a stone, so that's kind of cool. That'll look really good when I get that all cleaned up. Got a little faint foil target, and I'm digging down and I can kind of see it, and probe's going off on it right there, and I can see that edge. It's kind of already, looks like a little piece of jewelry. It does have some writing on it. Actually says magic something on it, so Could have been a pin, not exactly sure, but we'll get that home, clean it up, see if I can read the second word that's on there. Okay, well, at least we got another period target. It's actually still in the clod, which is pretty cool. Looks like it's some sort of suspender buckle, and it does have some writing on it. So that's very cool. Not sure exactly what it says, but we'll get that cleaned off, popped out of there. At least we're getting over some period targets, so that's very cool. Well, we've been hunting around this old cellar hole. It's been giving us some good stuff. It's loaded with iron, square nails everywhere, but we're getting some mid-tone chirps popping through. I saw the outline of this just a minute ago, so I popped the video on. But that is a nice looking suspender buckle right there. So see if we can get a nice close-up of that. That's a nice large one. Should have some sort of design on it. So I think that's about the fifth or sixth one that Mark and I dug today. So very cool. Got another nickel type signal. Sounded pretty good with the probe. Let's try to pop this out of there. That's out of the hole. Yep, there it is right there. Oh, that's a big suspender buckle. Big kind of ornate one. Got that nice flower design on it. Some designs across the front. So we're not coming up short on suspender buckles out of this site. So sooner or later one of these is going to pop out to be a good coin or something good. I just had a 41 signal, and we haven't had very many high conductors today, but that is screaming right there. A very good signal. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh, that's a big coin. That is a big coin. See if I can get a little better macro on this camera. Mark, I got a big coin. It's pretty crusty. It's a big one though. Look at that sucker.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a $50 if that's a coin.
It's a $50, yeah. It's a little thin though.
Is it?
I don't know, dude.
Maybe a token?
Don't know. That's a half.
No.
What is
it?
It?
Token of some sort. It's that eagle on it. I don't know what that is for sure.
Oh, it's the same thing same design you found earlier.
Yeah, it's got that big lady's head on it.
Yeah.
Like a Liberty head on it, and it actually says Liberty on the head. So
interesting.
I'm not going to wipe that one too much until I figure out exactly what it is. But the back looks like some sort of token. It's got an eagle on it, so we'll gingerly clean that up and see what it is.
I got a few of those, yeah.
Well, we've been Googling over this thing for a while, trying to figure out exactly what it is. It does have a Liberty head on it. It has Liberty in the headband, so it says not something on the bottom. We can't really sound it out, but on the back it's got an eagle. It says Spiel Mark composition around it. So some sort of token. We'll have to get home, research that, and see what it's all about. But a very cool find at a very cool site. Well, we're still out here hunting. You can see the sun's dipping over the hill. Been a pretty good site. We've dug a few good things, but as you can see, the our shadows are getting pretty long, so we don't have a whole lot of daylight left. Clyde just yelled at us to get over here. Said he was digging.
Unbelievable.
Holy smokes. You think they were digging out here?
All period shovels, yep. All 1800s.
Oh, that's crazy.
Got the old rivets on them. I think they worked their way up the hill into that ditch in the side of the mountain there. And when they were done, they threw their shovels away.
Yeah, right. There's a cut right here where someone was living right here.
You can see the
Yep.
cut. It goes all
There's
the way
a blacksmith shop right behind you right there with the hand-forged horseshoes we found right on top. And
This is just sitting on top, and I just
look at this
Yeah.
one.
Very cool sight.
Check this out.
chopped the metal
Let me see.
detector, snapped
Oh,
it on
yeah.
top, and then I popped that out, and then just started hitting the shovels.
There's plenty of them in here, I bet. Yeah.
That is crazy.
See how they go.
Very cool. Get a picture of that.
So I wanted to have the camera just do a pan around, just look at this amazing. How many places can you go in Northern California where you can't even see a single building for miles in any direction? This is one of the last little strongholds right here of land.
Yeah, it's been a great sight. We decided to go ahead and hike out in the daylight. But what a fantastic area. We're very lucky that we live in areas that still has land like this, and that we can get out here and poke around and find some stuff. So.